is for us to stand on what we've been saying. We want the average youth to just chill out with all that, man, and let all that go. You know what I'm saying? And I know there are situations where lives have been lost. There's still a way y'all can get past that, bro, without any more lives being lost.
So what's your relationship like with your brother Sic With It?
Oh, I mean, our relationship is beautiful, man. I mean, that's bro all day. At the end of the day, listen, a lot of people felt like, a lot of people in my hood were upset about him when he went live on Instagram. I was a little upset with him, but I wasn't mad like that because I understood he was in jail for a lot of the stuff that I was doing. So he wouldn't know that. So that's why he was like, yeah, you capping, you need to apologize to a few people and so on and so forth. So me looking at it and being the thinker that I am, I can't get mad at him because he felt like that's what he felt like he wanted to do in his own rights. And he was entitled to do that. You know what I'm saying? He also felt like that I was going to get us back in a space that we didn't need to be in. You know what I'm saying? By doing that interview like that. Because he felt like I did too much. He felt like I detailed too much. He felt like I said too much during the interview. And I'm like, I didn't feel like I did. I feel like I told my side of the other side of what was told already. So he was like, all right, so you did what you did. It is what it is. So yeah, our relationship good, man. That's my bro. That's my brother. We ain't got the same dad. We got the same mom.
I was just about to, do you and your brother share the same parents, or did y'all grow up in a different house?
No, same house, man. My mama got 4 boys and 1 girl. I'm the oldest and then sick.
Did your brother call to talk to you before you went online speaking about you, or were you surprised?
Did he call me? What you mean, after I did the video?
Yeah, he like, man, I'm
yeah. He called me and went off. He called me and gave me an earful. He gave me an earful.
He here now, y'all. You take care.
He called me first. We recording. Chill out. Listen. he called me first and then he came over. Yeah, he called me first and then he came over.
All right. In your brother's RaRe Report interview, you mentioned not associating with rats unless it helps the at-risk youth. Do you agree? Is that part of the reason why you're here?
The reason why I'm here, I believe, bro, in my mind frame, and I can tell you the reason why I'm here, is to show the average youth that if me and this dude was trying to kill each other and at each other hat like we were, and everybody knows this is all facts. For us to sit down right now and have a conversation is a blessing. If we can do it, we know y'all can do it. You know what I'm saying? And I reached out on one of my videos before, and I actually gave out my secondary phone number and told the guys, if y'all got an issue with another group of guys and y'all want to talk about it, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be the mediator, and we're going to sit down, we're going to run it, and we're going to try to squash whatever y'all got going on. So I actually gave out my real phone number. And there was a few people hit me up on that line, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I talked to a few people about that. But the main reason for this is for us to stand on what we've been saying. We want the average youth to just chill out with all that, man, and let all that go. You know what I'm saying? And I know there are situations where lives have been lost. There's still a way y'all can get past that, bro, without any more lives being lost. And that's part of the reason why I'm here.
All right. How long did it take you to shift your mindset and move past your old ways of thinking?
Wow, it took me some time, bro, because I had went in and out of jail after that. You know what I'm saying? I had to get to a point where I had to really become a grown man. A lot of us say we're a grown man, but we won't move like one. So I got to a point where I felt like I got tired of going in and out of jail and missing out on my kids' graduations and their football game and basketball game, my daughter's volleyball game. I was blessed to see the first volleyball game she went to at Esperanza. Went there with her name on a poster and was telling her to do her thing or whatever. So that was those things are special to me, you know what I'm saying? So I had to grow up quick. I had to grow up early, but at the same time, like I had got to a point where I said enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? Giving them state all of my life and the time being in there, I had to move around, man, and change my mind of thinking. For me now, it's all about ownership. It's all about being a better person. It's all about being a CEO. That's where I'm at with it, man.
You mentioned wanting to have a boxing match with Terrance Gangsta Williams.
Right.
Did that energy shift once you started thinking about the youth and your impact?
I started, listen, that also was part of that motivation for asking Terrance to do the fight. Because I wanted to show them, look, we ain't got to we can put the guns down, we can get in a boxing ring, pick up the gloves, and go 2-3 rounds, settle our differences, and still dab each other off at this over with.
I ain't going no 2-3 round with you. You can forget that. That ain't gonna happen, Jack. No, indeed.
Just think about
boy, it look like you been working
the
out,
bread.
bro.
Just think about the money.
Yeah, well,
The venue, the T-shirts, the merch we're gonna sell, the tickets, they're gonna pack the house. And then look, you can get your performer to open up, I get mine to open up.
All right, we're gonna think about that.
We're gonna think about that. Yeah, because now that I'm cool with you, I ain't gonna punch your head off.
Thank you, because the way I said, look at that video. I said, boy, he trying to hurt me, man. I just see. I just do.
Yeah, bro.
I said,
good,
bro.
Bro.
Okay, good. Okay, now there's footage of you freestyling online. Did you ever try to sign with Cash Money or No Limit? What was your experience like?
All right, not No Limit, but I definitely was gonna try to get with Birdman and them. I did that maybe once or twice. Back then when I was running with Tech and Lil Yah and Yellow Boy, I was trying to see about getting with them, you know what I'm saying? Going to their office at this time when they first started, their office was right on, I believe that's Elk Place. Like, it's Loyola, but it turns into Elk Place once you cross Common. You know what I'm saying? So they had a little office over there, like right across the street from the 2-lane bus stop. They was right there. They had an office over there. So we used to go over there and chop it up a little bit. But yeah, I definitely wanted to sign with Cash Money because I felt like that's where I needed to be at because I was out the Melph. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dude, Uncle RaRe, because he was over there by Cash Money for a little while. He was featured on a couple of songs and he wrote a few songs. So yeah, definitely, that's what it is, man.
When you heard the alleged diss song about BG, Birdman, and Manny Fresh, did you think about responding? Any hidden tracks to share?
No. I ain't never think about responding to that. I was just shocked that it happened.
Okay. Growing up with Diesel from the Melph Project,
right?
What were your thoughts when he linked up with Terrence Gangsta Williams? How have your thoughts changed over the past?
I was shocked to see that, but at the same time, in my mind, I said that was smart. Because I got comments and people hollering at me was saying like, Rippa, you don't feel no type of way that dude ain't come with you and not go with Diesel? Not go with Gangsta? I said, well, this is what I feel. I couldn't have got him on Vlad TV. I couldn't have got him on all the interviews that he was doing. He was trying to just come home, get some money in his pocket, and do what he needed to do, and I totally respected that. I had to respect that because the moves that he was making, I wasn't able to put him in position to make those moves. So being gone for 30 years and coming home, you want to get right. If you go to jail and do a year, you want to come home and get right. So I totally respected it.
Do you personally know any of the rappers who mentioned Terrence Gangsta Williams' name in their songs?
Any other rappers? Any other rappers?
In the song.
Mention you in the song. Yeah, I know a few of them that mentioned you in the song that shouted you out. Yeah, I know a few of the rappers that mentioned you and shouted you out. And I didn't have a problem with it because I knew they had their own relationship with you too.
All right, did you ever ride around and listen to any songs that mentioned Terrence Gangsta Williams' name?
Oh, man. I used to listen to that BG, man. Shout out BG. I used to listen to that BG. And you know you got that part now when he say, I got to holler at Gangsta, hot boy, hard to kill. Like, you know, when I first heard that, I used to feel that type of way, like, boy, that's cool, brother. I was like, I was up, though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I respected that. Yeah, I respected that.
If you could share, which of those songs would you say hit the hardest or was your personal favorite?
My personal favorite? Well, I didn't have a personal favorite. You know I had no personal favorite with them people talking about holler at Gangsta and Gangsta the man and all that. No, indeed, he's not about to do that. But, yeah, that's the one I mentioned, though. I liked that whole song. Now, he could have deleted the part in there with you in there back then, but you know that kind of made the song kind of hot because they knew who you were in the streets. So, yeah, I respected that one. I liked that one. I was a BG fan. I still am.
How have you dealt with the mental and emotional challenges from your past, and what helps you stay grounded today?
God. Nothing but the grace of God, bro. Real talk. Because it's a challenge to be out there every day, and the younger guys and the younger generation that's out there, some of them feel like, well, I want recognition. And those that want recognition, they feel like they got to get at the big dog, who they feel like somebody got a name for themselves. Now, a lot of that mindset has changed, but still at the same time, though, it's people that have been deleted by these younger guys. I made a promise to myself that wasn't going to be Rippa. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, I talked to a lot of the guys. I mess with the youth, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with them. I never was the type of dude to hate on the younger guys. I'm going to try to help them. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, do your thing, man. I see you doing your thing. I dap them off and stuff like that. So, yeah, man.
If you could talk to a young Sic With It or skipper, what advice would you give them now?
Same advice that I give these other young guys. I mean, we always thought for ourselves, but I always tell the younger guys, think for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Think about what you do before you do it. Now, I'm going to say that more. That's what I would tell a young skip and Sic With It, because we just reacted a lot. You know what I'm saying? I got to a point where I started thinking more. You know what I'm saying? Now, truthfully, Sic With It was the crash. He was the Nick Cannon wilding out one. When I say Nick Cannon wilding out, y'all know what I mean when I say Nick Cannon wilding out. He used to wild out all the time, and I used to tell him, look, man, look, chill out, be cool, and so on and so forth. So, but I ain't gonna lie to you, that kind of rubbed off on me. Him doing all of that, you know what I'm saying? It rubbed off on me, us doing our thing and cutting up like that. So I had a few episodes where I crashed out, you know what I'm saying? But I was fortunate enough to still be here to tell y'all this story. So yeah, we really started getting older and getting wiser, bro. Some guys don't do that. There's still some dudes out there that's our age bracket, crashing out, flunking out, and moving bad.
What kind of legacy do you want to leave for the younger generation coming up?
The kind of legacy I want to leave is, I want those young guys to look at Rippa and say, well, he came from the hood and now he in a better place now. He went through what he went through and now he's in a better place. Dude reached out and helped the average youth. You know what I'm saying? He became a motivational speaker, all of those things. I want them to be able to say that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm about to do a school drive with the pencils and tablets and all of that stuff. So yeah, we're going to talk about that more later on though.
Okay, I'm happy to say that. What's the status on your nonprofit? How is it
That's
going?
what we at with it.
Okay, and and you focus on moving forward. Okay.
Yeah, that's what we focus on. We focus on the nonprofit and giving out to these tours. Like I said, we at a point right now where we got to stand on what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I instead of been delaying it, and doing other things because I'm trying to get my little businesses off the ground and get where I need to be financially. You know what I'm saying? And taking care of life, period. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, as y'all know, I had a fire. I've been going through these different little ups and downs, and life is life right now. So, but at the same time, though, I'm blessed to be here.
Now that we've touched on a lot of topics, is there anything you want to get off your chest or say to your family, old ops, or the world that's in your, this is your moment to speak freely?
Man, listen, I'm going to always tell everybody the same thing. Think for yourself and don't let nobody else think for you. Drive your own car. Don't let nobody drive your car and tell you what route to take and how to move, man. Think for yourself. I appreciate you guys calling me and reaching out to me, bruh, and setting this up, bruh. I commend y'all for that because y'all doing exactly what I had started doing, and that's standing on business and putting your money where your mouth is. Y'all not only talking, but y'all walking it. And I give y'all a round of applause for that, bro.
Appreciate that.
Believe it,
Bro.
I
Thank
commend
you.
y'all. I tilt my hat. I salute y'all.
All right, before we get out of here, let the people know how they can contact you, your social media sites and everything.
All right, on Instagram it's Rip_3UPT. Y'all know the YouTube Rippa/Skip Out the Melph. So yeah, y'all can hit me on that, man.
Okay, you got any shout outs you want to give before we get out of here?
Oh man, I got to shout out Terrence Gangsta Williams.
Wow.
Got to shout out Diesel out the Melph. You know what I'm saying? Got to shout out to the rest of the crew. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sic With It. Shout out to my family. Weezy F baby. And I ain't talking about Wayne. We talking about not Lil Wayne, but Wayne. Free Fudgy off the muscle. Shout out to New Orleans as a whole, man. We love y'all, bro. You heard me? This is the movement moving forward, bro. Coming together, bearing the hatchet, putting all your burdens down, you know what I'm saying, and moving forward, bro, and being successful, bro. That's where we at with it, man.
Okay, that's what's up.
Believe
We
that.
out, y'all.
Wow.
This is Terrence Gangsta Williams, a.k.a. OG Giggity, a.k.a. Mr. Answer Right Back, a.k.a. the People Champ, Terrence Williams.